Dear students, it is the third video about week 4, the political thoughts, especially the Western political thoughts. In the second video, we came to know about the definition of the Western political thoughts, mean the thinking process, definitions, anecdotes, theories, practical application, literature produced by the philosophers of Greece, Italy, France, Germany, Austria, and United Kingdom, notably, and they include the world's famous philosophers like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Jane Bowden, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Rousseau, Montesquieu, Edmund Burke, Bentham, Frederick Hegel, Stuart Mill, Green, Karl Marx, and Lenin. All these names, let me once again tell you, they include Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Jean Bodin, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Rousseau, Montesquieu, Edmund Burke, Bentham, Frederick Hegel, John Stuart Mill, Green, Karl Marx, and Lenin. Well, these were the world's greatest thinkers, and they are the torch bearers and the fundamental theorists of the Western political thoughts. Before I dig deep into the topic, let's decide that other than simply having political theories, a student of political science have to understand certain other knowledges, type of or branch of knowledge they are necessary. Number one, political science and history. This is very important that a student of political science must have a historical account. For example, if I write a story about the political thoughts of the Socrates, the ideal state of Socrates. How you know about? The very first question is that who is Socrates? Where did he born? What were his concepts? What was his earlier education? How he came to know about the idea of the ideal state? So history becomes a very important thing. Fine. So a student of political science have to understand history. Okay? Because if there is no history, there is no political science, because the science of governments, the science of the forms of government is a flow of history, Thereby, we have to know about, for example, everybody here discuss about Pakistani politics is not good, Pakistani democracy is better for Pakistan or not. Okay, how you come to know about this? To decide it whether the democratic process and the democratic values in Pakistan are ideal or not, you have to trace the history where the politics democratic system first was involved and evolved and implemented. So you definitely come to Greece, that who was the people of Greece and which were the city states. This is what history is. Another important subject is the major important subject. Okay, second thing that we need about the history and political science and anthropology. Okay, how political science is different, relevant to anthropology. Let me explain it first. Anthropology is called the knowledge of human beings, their races, generations, their cultures, okay, the different races on the planet, they're called anthropology. This is called anthropology. Fine. Let's, for example, on the same European map, you find something different. For example, uh, who are the Greek people and who are the French? Are French and Greek same? Are Greece and Turkey same? However, Turkey has ruled Greek for 500 years and so. Are the same? Okay. Are the Greeks and French are same? Are the French and the Polish people are same? Okay. And are the Polish people and the United Kingdom are same? Exactly not. English are different, French are different, Italian are different, Spaniards are different, Portuguese may be different, Greeks may be different, Turkeys may be different. This is to decide. Here, anthropology tells you, for example, if we want to talk about that United Kingdom ruled subcontinent for almost 200 years. Who are the United Kingdom? Where from they came? This is called anthropology. Thereby, when we start politics and knowing about the East India Company and who was the first person and who was the king, author, or many things, we need to know about their pedigree, about their history, and similarly, you know about the Islamic thought, so you have to explore the Islamic history, origin of Islam, and this and that. Fine. This is called anthropology. An other subject that is required for the political history, political science, is knowledge of the human psyche. Is knowledge of the human psyche. Without all the development, most of the development in political science actually is the human psyche. For example, Aristotle says a man is a social animal and he cannot live alone, and it is a psyche that you, me, and everyone on the planet, he needs the company. He loves to live within the friends. Thereby, all the actions of human being to love and to hate or to kill or to fight or to help or assist, they come out of the human feelings, human psyche. So, in in political science, for example, law is made, rules and regulations are made to control the lives of people, so they are made on the general psyche of human beings, clear, the general understanding of the human beings. Thereby, political science, psychology is necessary. Then another thing is political science and ethics. This is a wonderful thing. Now, what is ethics? Ethics is called uh, ethics is called moral rules. The rules which human beings have inherited or understood from their experience over the planet to gain more good, to gain more benefit, to becoming more polite is called morality. Okay, so should Pakistan, for example, you see this, that all the human beings love one another. For example, I don't have a direct enmity with any of the citizen of uh, other state, but the policies of the state may make us hostile against that country. So morality is the basics of all the law. Okay, for example, constitution of every country actually is the development of the moral values. For example, in constitution, for example, it is said that everybody has right to become the prime minister. For example, constitution give you a right to participate in the election. Okay. On the other hand, has everybody right to make corruption for the seat? It is morality that you have right to become a prime minister, but you have no right to become a minister or a prime minister through the illegal means, through curbing the rights of the other people. So this is called morality. So morality actually is the rules which human being understand. They are may not be implemented by law. Okay. If the second thing is constitution, uh, political science and law. If these rules and regulations are implemented and enforced by the state, by some sovereign, they become law. So, law is the next developed stage of the ethical rules which are implemented by the heads of the state. Political science and economy. Political science and economy. It is very important that political science have the political economy. For example, how one state attacked on the other. For example, to developing relations, to developing new constitution departments. Persons, the state should need money. Okay, so when the state needs money, state makes trade policies, state makes financial policies, state applies taxes. So here it is called that a student of political science must know about the economy. Why? It is a very common thing that most of us, we are resented with the sitting prime minister and the government. Why? Because the prices of oil and commodities are higher, whereas international market the prices of crude oil is less. And second very important thing is this, that in the international market the price is lowered, whereas in Pakistan the mafia, Shell and other petroleum companies, they went on strike and they congealed the business of entire country. How is it possible? How did they do it? Were not the departments so powerful to control them or not? These all are the political questions, and they have to be answered through the proper understanding of the uh, political science. Thank you very much. The three remainings we will do later on.